So what we're going to do is we're going to go and look at the hybrid model, but we're going to use a servant leadership view of it. And studies show that it is really the most effective way to manage people. And, this quote from Lao Tzu is pretty much sums it up. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, they all say, we did it ourselves, empowering the employees. There are the 10 principles of servant leadership, and we have them listed here. You notice they are mainly focused on the employee and not worried about the bottom line and other things.
So we'll start first with listening, empathy, and healing. These are all essential for strong leadership in the hybrid environment. And that's really what you need. You need to be leading your hybrid teams because this is much more complicated. Active listening is a key component of servant leadership. We want to be listening to understand. So often we're thinking about the next thing we want to say, or listening for those details that we want to hear. But we really truly need to just step back and listen to understand the perspectives of the employee, to really understand their needs. And as Brett said, also leadership. We need to make sure we understand their positions and their concerns. We need to be over communicating in this time. Communicate some more. Include check-ins with your employees, just for the sake of their well-being. Just check in with them and see how they're doing. It's different when we can see each other in the hallway and say, oh, how's this project going? Do you need anything else from me? Make sure you make those check-ins intentional and don't just wait for that one-on-one once in a while.
Awareness and persuasion, there are two important things, and you need awareness so you can persuade, right? Self-awareness is crucial, but you also need to be aware of the institution's culture, leadership's viewpoint to hybrid work. And by being aware, you will be able to effectively collaborate and be able to make arguments that will persuade people to go in the direction you want them to go. An example of that is if your boss is analytical, you need to be aware that he's analytical and not give him touchy-feely arguments, but give him the data and say, here's why this benefits us, and here's the data to prove that. Or if you have a boss that's a bottom line guy, show him and prove to him that the bottom line is benefited by allowing people to work hybridly.
Conceptualization and foresight, having that awareness and clear understanding of the vision so you can navigate your daily activities with that vision in mind. You want to coordinate the work that your employees are doing with the functions, and you really want to think about, this is where your technology comes in, and focus that big quote we have there on where is the work and not where are the people. You want to reimagine your workflows. Hybrid work arrangements don't need to be exactly what we're already doing. We rework these processes to take advantage of these new technologies and get a little imaginative about that. And some things that you try are not going to work. So, be ready to revamp things.
And one thing about hybrid work as a manager, when you allow hybrid work, it is showing that you truly trust the individual, that they are going to be able to get what they need done, and they're actually going to do it and meet deadlines. And it does show a great deal of trust to individuals. And building trust is absolutely important, right? And that's that stewardship, right? So, but you just don't want to have, just go, okay, I trust you're going to do it, and then not have any accountability to that. You need trust with accountability. And most managers feel they can't manage what they can't see. That is absolutely incorrect. They can still manage. A lot of that is a different type of managing.
So the last aspects we want to talk about are commitment to the growth of people and building community. The servant leader keeps a continual focus on talent development. As a servant leader, you should be looking at your employees, even your brand new baby employees, as your leaders of the future. One expert believes that if a manager is not spending at least 25% of his or her time developing future leaders, then they're not really fulfilling their job as a manager. We've already talked about leveraging your employees' strengths for their specific tasks. And the reason you really want to do that is you're going to get the highest performance out of employee when it's the job that they're passionate about. So if you can align what they enjoy, what they're good at, with the things that you need done, you're going to get the best from all of your employees.